So it's no big secret, guys. If you've been following my channel, dumating po kami dito nung mid-80s, di ba? And bata pa po ako nun. So I was able to experience Pasko and Bagong Taon sa Pilipinas. And one thing that I can tell you, napakalaki po ng difference ng Pasko doon compared to Pasko dito, tsaka Bagong Taon. Lalo na kung Bagong Taon. Sa akin personally, parang mas masaya yung Pasko dahil sa Pilipinas dahil lahat ng pamilya ninyo nandoon, right? And I don't know, mas madami, like pagkain is different, the vibe is different, everything is different. Parang it's just different. I don't know how else to say it. Nung bata po ako sa Pilipinas, meron po kaming, I have a lola on my mom's side, si Lola Shoni. Yung pong pamilya nung family ko on my mom's side, they're actually pretty big, right? And it's a tradition in their family to get everybody together sa Pasko dun sa bahay ni Lola Shoni. And it's a beautiful experience. Lahat po ng mga pinsan ko, lahat po ng mga auntie ko, ng mga my aunts, my uncles, my lolo, my lola, nandun po sila lahat, right? It's really fun. And we have a get-together of at least 100, 150 people din sa bahay ng Lola Shoni namin. And there's like tons of food, tons of prizes, everybody's happy, everybody gets together. It's a beautiful thing. Ano nga my earliest memory, tandaan ko, pag pupunta kami doon, nagpapabingo sila. And there's prizes if you win, if you get bingo, right? And I really enjoyed man, it's unforgettable. Tignan nyo, I'm 47 years old, natatandaan ko pa rin yun, hindi ko pa nakakalimutan. Pag pupunta kami dun sa bahay ng lola ko sa Pilipinas, ng Pasko, lahat, as in all of the family members, sa angkan nung nanay ko, right? Tapos, meron siyang, like, she would have envelopes filled with money. Tapos lahat ng mga family members, we would line up, and then she would hand out like envelopes with money inside. Like, obviously, iba-iba yung laman ng envelope. Sa mga bata, medyo maliit, mga matatanda, medyo malaki. But you know what? She was so generous. She was so generous. I wish I can go back and visit her. I would really love to do that and just tell her thank you because, what she provided for our family is actually pretty amazing and I carried it hanggang tumanda ako, di ba? Anyways, yung Pasko dito, iba. Parang nakaka-depress nga minsan lalo na kung wala kayong masyadong pamilya dito, right? Number one, man, yung weather. Dito, makulimlim. It's like really dark because it's winter time, di ba? It's napakalamig, napakadilim. It's just, the weather is just really depressing. You don't want to go outside. You just want to stay inside, right? Tapos, like I said, depende kung meron kayong pamilya dito o wala. Most of the time, medyo, it's lonely. It can get really lonely pag Pasko. Minsan nga like in my case, nung nagtatrabaho po ako sa casino, hindi nagsasarado, di ba? So, kung yung day off ko hindi nag-land dun sa Pasko or Bagong Taon, it means that I am working because those are the two busiest days of the year for the industry that I was in, right? So, not gonna lie, the 26 years that I spent working at the casino, maybe I celebrated 3 Christmases and 3 New Years dahil dun lang tumapat yung days off ko. So really, I was working nung Pasko and Bagong Taon. So I missed out on a lot of things. And normal lang po dito yun sa Canada. Napaka-normal nun. But it's really sad because if I compare yung experiences ko dito for Christmas and New Year's, kumpara nung bata ako dun sa Pilipinas when we used to spend so much time at my Lola Shoni's house with all the family, 100, 150 people. I mean, it's like night and day, right? Huge difference. Tapos, kunyari, say wala kayong pasok sa Pasko. Nagkataon naglanding sa day off nyo, or maybe nag-shut down yung company ninyo because some businesses they close down during Christmas, right? So wala kayong pasok. Tapos palagay nyo nang nandito na lahat ng pamilya ninyo, di ba? Ayos po yun. Ayos yun. Like, you get to celebrate inside your house. You put up a tree. Everything's nice, right? Pero the vibe is still different. It's still very, very different. Yeah, you can go outside, you can go to the mall, and you can see ang daming mga Christmas decor. That's normal, parang sa Pilipinas din. You can walk up and down your neighborhood and you can see your neighbors, dina-decorate nila yung labas ng bahay nila with like a bunch of lights, a bunch of Christmas decorations. That's beautiful too. But the vibe is completely different from what I remember spending Christmas and New Year sa Pilipinas. Dito merong simbang gabi. I never really participated. Pero merong simbang gabi dito. And it's not the same. Dahil nung bata po kami, yung mom ko at saka yung brother ko, the three of us, we would walk to Our Lady of Grace. Sa Grace Park. Doon kami nakatira dati sa Caloocan, right? So simbang gabi, we would walk to the church. Nakita nyo, like, if you're watching from the Philippines, you know this, ang dami nagbebenta ng mga bibingka, mga kanin-kanin, kainin-kainin, like, along the road. And you go to the mass, you do the whole church thing, and you come out, ang daming ilaw, it's just a beautiful, wonderful vibe, right? Dito walang ganun. Yes, merong simbang gabi, like, they have that. But it's more like you hop in your car and then you drive to the church, you do your thing, and you come home dahil napakalamig. Nobody walks to church here. Lalo na pag winter dahil napakalamig, right? So yeah, like, most people will have, like, their family and maybe, some friends to come over for Christmas. They'll have the turkey. Dito, for some reason, they like turkey. Hindi yung lechon. Sa Pilipinas, lechon, right? Pasko sa Pilipinas is the absolute best. Dahil dun sa Lola Shoni, sa Lola Shoni ko po, nakatira sila malapit dun sa SM, yata yun? I don't remember. Malapit dun sa, they're in Quezon City somewhere, over there. Malapit dun sa mall, right? And all of my cousins, my uncles, everybody that's related by blood, they would go there and ang daming pagkain, as in ang daming pagkain, but the main centerpiece is the lechon. Yes, for some reason, us Filipinos, we love lechon, right? And there's always lechon, plus like a million other foods that, it's just wonderful. Dito, like us Filipino families that live here in Canada, yeah, we can do that. And a lot have been doing that. And, like once or twice, I remember my family has done that. Pero the vibe is different. The vibe is different. You don't get as many people dahil, kami-kami lang dito, right? I don't know how big your family is, pero kami-kami lang. So you don't get as many people. And typically, when you invite like other people to come to you, they don't normally usually come because they have their own thing going on with their own family, their own friends, right? So really, it's for the majority, it's usually a small gathering. That's all it is. And yeah, you can replicate the lechon, you can replicate the food and all of the desserts, pero yung saya, it's different. It's different. Lalo nung bata po ako, nandun kami kila Lola Shoni ko, nagpapa-game po sila. Merong mga bingo, there's prizes, man, it's like the one event that everybody looks forward to. Dito, I don't know, maybe call me jaded dahil I guess I've been here for so long. I know it's just another day for a lot of people. It's sad for me to say that, but Christmas just becomes another day for a lot of people because everybody's so busy working. Everybody's so busy trying to make that money. Di ba? Lalo na, unfortunately, the industry that I was in, like, we don't close, right? So I missed out on a lot of Christmases. I missed out on a lot of New Year's. And yung Pasko po, New Year's. Let's talk about New Year's. New Year's here is the same. It's the same also. Sa Pilipinas, tandaan ko nung bata kami, before we left, they would close the street. And they would take alam niyo yung gulong ng kotse yata yun, the rubber part. They would throw that in the middle of the street. Tapos, our neighbors would light it up on fire. Tapos yung mga paputok, doon nila tinatapon para yung mga bata hindi sumabog yung paputok sa kamay nila, right? So it's safety. So yeah, I remember my mom would buy like firecrackers, yung mga luces, yung mga triangle, yung mga bawang, super lolo, or whatever the hell. I can't remember what it's called. And then sabi ng mom ko, hey, you know what? Don't light it up on your hand. Instead, tapon mo dun, throw it into the burning tire, right? Para mas safe. Dito walang ganun eh. Yes, you could buy fireworks dito sa Canada, but there's like legalities involved. Most people they buy fireworks sa mga Native Indians sa reserve, doon nila binibili yung mga fireworks. And then, they light it up in their backyards, right? But really it's different. Dito usually there's a fireworks display. So there's like a certain time sa bagong taon before it hits 12 midnight, and after it hits 12 midnight, the government or the city that you're living in, they would have some kind of fireworks display or show. So you have to look up, and then it's very elaborate, it's very ornate, but it's different. It's just different. Ano ba sinasabi ko? Yeah, yung sa bagong taon, dito, okay, number one, if the company that you're working for, they're open, like where I worked at the casino, if your days off don't land, just like Christmas, you're working that day. So, sorry, boo-boo, you stuck. And I've been stuck for many years. 26 years I worked at the casino, like I mentioned earlier. Maybe I celebrated Christmas 2, maybe 3 times. That was it. The rest of the time I was working. If you're lucky enough na off kayo pag Christmas and bagong taon, dito ginagawa ng mga tao, yung mga bata, they go clubbing. Yeah, they go clubbing. They get drunk. They dance the night away. Or sa Toronto, sa Nathan Phillips Square, there's a big gathering of people. They have a live show with a countdown. Usually they invite like some performing artist, and then all of that is televised, diba? And then, they do a countdown, and then they do fireworks. The vibe isn't the same. It seems like dito sa Canada, the focus pag New Year's is to get drunk. I don't know why. I'm 47 years old now, and I still get the same feeling every single time New Year's comes around. Everybody just seems to want to get drunk. Maybe, I don't know, call me crazy, it's just the feeling that I get. Like, to me, dapat bagong taon, get with your family, man. Like, start the New Year's right. Kami po dito sa bahay namin, we have this tradition, right? Sasabihin ng misis ko sa akin mula nung nagkakilala kami, whoever you spend Christmas and New Year's Eve, whoever you spend Christmas and New Year's Eve with will be pretty much like a sign of what's gonna happen to you for the whole year. So if you do something good Christmas and New Year's, if you spend time with like loved ones during Christmas and New Year's, for the rest of the year coming up, that is pretty much what you should expect to happen. That's why I make it, I stress it to my family. If I'm able to spend that time with you, I will spend that time with you. And for the most part, that's what we've done, because it's always important. Like katulad ko, nung nagtatrabaho ko sa casino, if I was working that night, which I was most of the time, I made sure that the moment I get home, the first thing I do is, say hi to my kids, say hi to my wife, before I do anything else, the moment I step into the house, because that's important to me. Because I want to make sure that the year coming, I get to see them a lot. I get to spend more time with the people that matters to me. That's the saying that my wife told me, right? Anyways, yeah, it's just different. If you asked me where I would want to spend Christmas and New Year's, Pilipinas pa rin from what I remember. Yes, like hands down. Pilipinas pa rin as far as I can remember. Dahil, I've had such good memories, even though we left when I was little. it stayed with me because I constantly compare how it is over there to over here, and hands down, it's like night and day. And I wish we can extend that to my children because they don't know. They've never experienced that. But I hope, one day we can introduce that. That way at least, they have a little bit of their heritage inside them, right? They know like the kind of environment that my wife and I grew up when we were young. Anyways, guys, it's Saturday. I got a lot of shit to do. I just wanted to go on live just to say hi to everybody. And you know what, guys? Thank you very much for all of the love and support for 2023 sa channel natin. I appreciate all the likes, all the shares, all the views, everything, all the support. Just one little request, guys. I noticed, I do this YouTube analytics thing, and it says, out of all the viewers that we've had, out of all the viewers that we get, only 30% are subscribed to our channel. Tulungan niyo naman si Kuya Puto so we can grow this as big as we can. Kung gusto niyo yung content, don't just watch it, subscribe naman. Okay, guys, subscribe. So, yeah, guys, I got a lot of shit to do. So I'm gonna say goodbye for now. I'm gonna upload more videos, and I hope that you guys enjoy and watch it. Okay. So this is Kuya Puto wishing you good night, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. Stay hungry, stay humble, keep your hustle strong, and Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's. Okay. See you guys later. Bye for now. Kung sino ang aking mahal.